Hello, my name is Jordan Kennedy, and this is my Human Resource Frame assignment for Module 7. First, I wanted to start with some takeaways from the video that we watched. The first takeaway that I had was the Human Resource Frame views the organization as a family. I thought this was very reaffirming. I think stereotypically, when you think of your leader and your staff, they're kind of two separate entities or two separate beings. And I think with this, the human resource frame, you view it more of everyone all together and as one, and I think that's of course most appropriate for running a school or being a part of that building. The second takeaway I had was that the leader acts as the servant. I think this is very important, and I hope that someday when I'm a leader I really take on this role and this vision, and I really do envision myself working for my staff, being their support system and doing what I can to help them, rather than, I think again, stereotypically we think of our teachers and our staff, those in the building, stereotypically we think of them working for the principal, but we see that it's not that way. Really, the leader is the one who's supposed to be providing the support for our staff. The third takeaway, participation is encouraged by all to encourage commitment. I think this is very important, and I think it ties in very well with the leadership challenge. We watched in that video and we've read through the leadership challenge that our job as a leader is to provide that end goal and provide that vision and get everyone on board. Well, in order to get to that end goal or to get to our vision, we need participation from all. And that doesn't just mean our day-to-day tasks, but even big decisions that are made. We need everyone's participation. Here's the structure that I have lined out, as you can see. First, I would put the principal first. I think that I would do this because the principal is the one who is guiding everyone with their decisions. They're making that vision, and it's their job to get everyone on board to work toward that vision. Through their vision and leadership, they can encourage and motivate others to participate. So to get people to participate, we kind of need the principal there to get people on board. And I think that ties in so well with having that vision and getting everyone on board. So that was my principal with first. I would put students second. Students are the reason we're here. They are our why, as I would say that. We wouldn't be here, we all wouldn't be working together if it weren't for our students. All of the decisions that we make within the building should come back to, is this what's best for our kids? Is this going to better serve the needs of our students? So I think as the principal, they are our top priority. Third, I would put teachers. Teachers are the ones who are working directly with our students every single day. All of the other people within the hierarchy are, of course, coming into contact with our students each day, but teachers are on the front line, and they are the ones spending the most time with them. In order to best serve our students, teachers need to feel valued and appreciated. They know our students the best, and they're the ones implementing the strategies in order to help them be successful. So teachers really do have a huge role. I put paraprofessionals as number 4. I really went back and forth with this, and I still kind of debate. However, our job in this school is to serve the needs of our students, and that doesn't just mean those students who are responding to our standard instruction. In order for everyone to be successful, in order for all of our students to be successful, we rely on our paras, and I have seen that firsthand. Last year with my class, I had 5 students with IEPs, and I absolutely relied on the support of my para to help me meet the needs of every single student in that classroom. And even though it's a smaller population, in order for the whole to be successful, we need even that smaller population to really, be successful too. And on top of that, some of those students that our paras are serving are the more challenging students. So they're the ones helping the teachers implement the right strategies to make sure everyone's on the same page. I put maintenance and custodial along the same lines as the cooks as far as the hierarchy range. I think that one of the most important things that they do is making sure that our students are safe. Although they might not be coming in direct contact with our students, they're providing that safety and that security to make sure that those higher up in the hierarchy, our paras and our teachers, can provide the safe learning environment for our students. I don't know about you all, but I was at school this morning and I went to our custodial staff multiple times, and they've provided me so many resources, and indirectly they are serving our students. They're helping me so that I can help our students. So without them, we would not have the safe learning environment or the conducive learning environment that we need for our students. Our cooks are right there with them. How many students come in the morning and they haven't been fed breakfast, or this might be their main meal for the day? So in order to have a focused mind in the classroom, they need that, their basic needs met, and our cooks provide that for our students. Next, I put office staff. They are the kind of the face of the school. If you try to contact any school, the first people you come into contact with is your office staff, whether it be through the phone or face-to-face. They ensure that everything runs smoothly within the school, and that not only among students, through parent contact and through students, but a lot of the emails that I receive during the day are from our office staff, just housekeeping things that make sure things are running smoothly within the building. Next, I have parents, excuse me. Parents are not within the building, and they aren't coming into contact with all of our students. However, they are, of course, needed to support their students at home. I've had instances where students do not have parent support at home, not just support on homework or support on basic skills, but they might not have even a parent present. Some of their basic needs aren't met at home, and when those aren't met, students can't come to school and be successful there. So it is so important to have your parents on board and to be supportive. Not only that, but I think parents can provide lots of extra opportunities for our kids, whether that be carnivals or donations, PTO, all of those things. Of course, those aren't necessary, but it is so nice to have them and to have that support, so that way you can provide those extra opportunities for your kids. Next, I put community. I think it's very instinctive to say we need community because we need the vote on the bond and we need their financial support. And while that's true, and I think that's a very important part, you of course need those things, I like to think of our school as being a part of our community. We are one and the same, and our school directly represents our community. So I think it's important that we are very encouraging of our kids to think of it that way. Think of, you are representing our town, you are representing this community. And we also want our kids to be involved in the community, not just working at the school and working their best on their homework, but how can you serve your community? What community service can you provide? So having that relationship there and showing kids how they can go out and help others, I think, is a very important part. Next, alumni, I put them. I think they are very closely related to the community, but they don't always overlap. Sometimes your alumni is not living within your community. However, they still can provide that same funding and those donations that someone within your community could. So you want to keep a solid relationship there, and they also represent your school because they have once went to your school. In a sense, they do represent your school. So you want to keep a solid relationship there, making sure that they are supportive and you are supportive of them. They can either spread good news about your school or they can spread negative news about your school, and so it's always best to keep that positive relationship and try to have a positive image as much as you can. I think that's all I have for this. I appreciate everyone and all of your insight this year. I've had a great time in this class, so thank you and have a great year.